40 this, 40 that. Alright, I'm finna get into this, and I usually stay in my lane and I don't really touch celebrities and be getting into shit that's off my topic, right? But right now I'm finna just get into what I just was scrolling down my timeline and seeing that the boy Tory Lanes was like stabbed over basically playing with another race wife, talking about how he gonna do what he do to his wife. And you gotta think about the type of environments we in. Respect is really everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, you living in a world where disrespect and stealing and all the shit that motherfuckers is used to and that they think is regular on the streets is like really prohibited, and it's like on the hood. First and foremost, you over there on that side, on that PC yard in Tehachapi, right on, bam. That's where the most stabbings and the most murders and the most attempted murder cases take place off the dribble, because it's like this. A dude with life without parole. And I'm stuck here forever. That's step one to nothing to lose. And then, right here forever. And I'm on this side, so it's like I'm starting from scratch. Really, like, anything I ever did in my past life don't matter to nobody no more. You feel me? Like, that don't make a motherfucker lose his integrity, though. Like, we still human beings at the end of the day. And it's like this. This what I get out of, like, kind of like, get out of the situation. It be too many dudes that's willing to get violent and beat up on a bitch or beat up on a female. Excuse my language, but not willing to have that same energy with these niggas. And that be what blow my mind for real. Like, these niggas be tough as a motherfucker when it come to this woman and beating up on this bitch and with the whole domestic violence shit. But when it come to these men, these niggas be soft as pie for real, like, on their homies. And that's what's not gonna fly. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a yard where I swear to God, a black got his dumb ass socked just for calling a Mexican dude wife a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, he tell him one time, don't call my wife a bitch no more, and he get to continuing and going on what he saying, and he get that bitch, and see, Mexican nigga fire cut shit up. Now, I'm not saying it's wrong or right. I'm not in that. That's state politics. Beat the fuck out the Mexican for doing that. But guess what? Didn't no blacks jump up and react? You know what I'm saying? There was 2-3 blacks in there when that shit happened. And anybody know, it's just common sense and common knowledge that a black dude fight a Hispanic, that's a full-blown riot off the dribble. Everybody's supposed to jump up and get involved in that shit, and it be these type of situations that motherfuckers think that motherfuckers be playing, like, and some people gotta think about it too. This nigga got life without parole. That girl might be his whole lifeline, like, literally, she take care of everything. She the only person who still come and visit me, the only person that answer the phone. That's my everything. I'm not finna take no disrespect. And you really rich and you really got the check, you might really fuck my bitch. Negative. Not going for it. You might really end up, you might be the one that could just take my bitch, and he probably feel some type of way, and it's like, not going. Not gonna let it happen. Not finna let you cuz on the hood, but whatever the case may be, his girl probably was feeling Tory. I guarantee she know not to play with that nigga no more though. On a dead homie, he serious as a bitch about me. That's what she thinking. I know my nigga don't play that shit. Tory Lanes thought that money was gonna make him bulletproof or something. Dead homies, you in another league. You in a different ball game. You playing a game that a lot of niggas not playing. And that's what I'm saying. A lot of people still stand on that integrity, and it's shit that motherfuckers know and they standing on and they not going for. Simple as that. To just sum that all up on the hood. So in my personal opinion, you got what the fuck you had coming. Everybody not playing. Everybody is not playing, cuz like some shit just be out of line for real, and you think that it's like, oh, I'm fucking, I got this money, this my neighbor, we cool, and this and everything ain't a game, fool, and some people gonna go harder for that woman than they is for their game, for their kids, and for everything else. They better wake up and act like they understand the power of that P on FC. But on God in heaven, I'm glad I'm just a different type of dude. And I was raised by some dudes that sharing women. They don't give a fuck about that shit. It ain't no feelings when it come to that type of shit. I'ma never leave my brothers before I crash out about anything a bitch talking about on the dead homies, because that come a dime a dozen, and you gotta think of the type of situations a motherfucker been through versus, you know what I'm saying, the streets done broke my heart way before a bitch ever had the chance to, before I was ever taking a bitch serious on the dead homies. I didn't have my brothers going and get lengthy, long ass sentences and shit like that, where we at a young ass age where it's like, damn, I don't know if I ever see my bro again, or literally bringing people home to your family, or you going to your friend house and they accept you as family, and they parents is calling you they kids and shit like that, and you develop this brotherhood in the streets, and next thing you know, you in jail somewhere, and this man is shot and dead or unalived, and that type of shit eats you up, and it changed feelings, and it changed shit like that the average motherfucker be hurt by. It's like this shit all too regular to shit like that. Like, I don't fuck with grip, but like I said, not to get off topic, if my personal opinion, Tory Lanes, you got what the fuck you had coming. Everybody not playing about their peoples and their loved ones, and you don't know what this man got going on, what he going through. It's a man sitting in prison with life without. Literally, that lady might be his everything. Like, on the hood. You fuck her and take her from me, I'm really back at square one. I don't have nothing. I'm already over here on this PC yard, so I don't got my homies no more. It's like, On the hood, everything I stand for is a rap, and it's right. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just speaking from my personal opinion. I don't know what the real situation was or what it may be, but like this, we living in a world in a day and age where everybody want to be a somebody. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, when everybody thought this man was forgotten about and nobody remembers you exist, you got a new highlight of your career. You something to talk about again. You made the news on the hood. You sitting right there with all that time. That lady know you got all that time. And you just made yourself a new highlight to your life that is really, really in shambles. Shit, I ain't got nothing to lose. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? Y'all gonna take me to jail? Gonna give me another life sentence after I already don't have a possibility of parole? It can't get no worse than that. So he did that. He stood on that. And regardless of the situation where he at, I don't respect that decision he made. But if we just gonna keep it all the way hood, he did what he did, and I respect that though. Don't let nobody play with your folks on the dead homies, nigga, because I come out and I don't know, but it's a different thing with different caliber of people, man. Certain folks we not playing about, you know, dead homies. It's like we gonna go from here to motherfucking Vietnam for the right reasons immediately. But with that being said, 40 this, 40 that. I'm gonna wrap that up, and I might go on and get back into my life in a little while once I settle get my shit together, put something on my stomach, and get myself right, man, on the hood. 40 this, 40 that.